Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about My Old Ass. And this movie came out in 2024, and it's directed by Megan Park. And there were a couple of things that I did like about this movie. I liked Aubrey Plaza in the movie, even if she wasn't in the movie all that much. And I didn't hate the first 10 minutes of the movie. It was like, okay, it's not impressively presented or just like really getting me hooked into the story. It was kind of what I was afraid Bottoms would be. But that movie kind of proved itself to be, oh, this is actually pretty good and quite entertaining, and it knew what it was, whereas this movie, it plays itself very straight, which is fine if it had something to say or something interesting to think about that I haven't seen done a million times before. Unfortunately, I just found this movie to be really dull, bland. The pacing was very slow. Barely anything happens in this movie. Like, this whole film felt like an incredibly long second act. Like, I felt as though there was so much information that could have been added into this film that was needed for this movie. Like, a first act, setting up all of these characters. And now we get to the movie that we actually got, which is the second act. And then eventually we get the third act, where just imagine what happens. But instead, we're supposed to just imagine everything off screen. And that's really most of the movie, where it's like most of the story or interesting ideas take place off screen, and it's just very annoying that that was the case. And I pretty much felt no emotion while watching this movie because I didn't care about the characters. I didn't care about what was going on in the story, what little was going on in the story. The film did have somewhat of an interesting idea, but it just wasn't executed in a way that I feel as though benefited the film. And in concept, it's basically a story about nothing for the most part. And that's fine in concept, but this movie really just needed something else, something to get attached onto, or some storyline, some characters, or some interesting filmmaking decisions to be thrown into this film. But this movie just didn't have any of those things, if you ask me. And when I was done watching the movie, all I could think about was my feelings about this movie, to be summed up, is the title minus the first two words. So, my feelings for this movie is just in the title. And the only thing that I haven't mentioned about the movie that was kind of fun for me for like 5 seconds was, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to butcher his name, Percy Hines White. Probably mispronounced that. But the only reason I'm mentioning him is because he was a major character in the Netflix show Wednesday, and I immediately recognized him. So I found that to be kind of funny. And that's about all I have to say about My Old Ass. Didn't care for it. It offered me basically nothing. It was very slow, did not make me laugh, did not make me care about any of the characters. The story offered me nothing, and overall it was just a nothing movie that I will never watch again. And that's about all I have to say about it. So with all that being said, I'm going to give My Old Ass a 3 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of My Old Ass, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for... it kind of has two different titles. Ring You or Ring, like the original Ring movie that was eventually turned into The Ring. And I will be rewatching The Ring just to kind of compare the two, so that'll be interesting because it's been almost 8 years since I've seen the Gore Verbinski The Ring. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.